guys, welcome to Smack Talk. I'm your host Michael. I'm doing this kind of like video blog where we usually do our audio podcast thing, but today, because I'm so tired and I can't be bothered doing any editing or anything because I'm that tired, I'm gonna put some clips in here, some images in, but I just wanted to really get a quick video out for my reactions for SummerSlam. Was it good? Was it bad? Which matches did I enjoy? Which matches I didn't enjoy? And a mark out of 5 for for each match. So I'm gonna really go quickly through this. It's not in order of a pay-per-view. It's just order of the list and my notes for it, because that's what I do. That's what I was doing last night when I was watching the pay-per-view. I was writing notes, putting scores together. It's kind of just like me and Jay, my co-host. We were getting so we had a few drinks through the match, through the pay-per-view, just to get through some of it, and I'm feeling it today. I don't think it's more the alcohol. I think it's more of the lack of sleep, because I've only had about 4 hours sleep. So here we go. This is my notes and my reactions to SummerSlam. I was gonna say SmackDown then. No, SummerSlam 2017. This one is in order because I just wanted to make sure I do mention it straight away. It was the 6-man tag match with the Hardys take on the Hardys and Jason Jordan take on the Miz and the Miztourage. The downfall for this whole match for me was how poorly WWE had planned this, because that match kicked off and there was barely anyone in the arena, and there was quite a few people tweeting saying, "Has the Hardys been on already? I haven't seen them. I've got into this arena." People are saying they have been. Unfortunately, yes, they put them in. It seemed like just before the doors had just really opened, so people were rushing in to get in, and the match was already begun. It wasn't well organised. It wasn't well planned, and it was a shame, really, because it was an okay match. The Miz won, which is great. I like the Miz, so he needs momentum right now as much as anyone. And the Hardys still came off looking strong as well. So it was fun either way for me. But yeah, it was a good match. So I'm giving that out of 5. I'm giving it a 2.2. Good match, entertaining. Miz won, so gets an extra little few points there. The next one up was the cruiserweight match, if I can remember correctly. Like I said, 6-hour show, just so many matches, and half of them were not good. The cruiserweight match, you had Tozawa take on Neville. Entertaining. I actually thought Tozawa was going to win, hold the belt for a little bit longer. 50-50 booking, WWE do it all the time now. I shouldn't be too surprised. It just felt a bit of a shame, really, because I think Tozawa could easily be pushed as the next big baby face in that cruiserweight division. But no, they didn't. They just wanted to give it back to Neville. Makes sense. Neville's been a great heel champion. He's very entertaining, and the fans in the UK do enjoy Neville being champion. I know a lot of people do enjoy him being the cruiserweight champion. He's probably the best thing on the cruiserweight division. Next we have probably one of the best matches of the night, and again, a shame it was on the pre-show, because it should have been on the main event. Randy Orton and Rusev should have been moved to the pre-show, the kickoff show, and this match should have been on the main event because it was just so much better. But Usos take on the New Day with Xavier Wood and Big E representing New Day. It was great. This was, for me, nailing the match of the night. I think both tag team matches were the highlights for SummerSlam. It could have been easily the summer of tag teams. entertaining throughout. You know, near count after near count after near count. Big E just coming in like a powerhouse. The Usos using their agility, their speed. It was great. The Usos, for me, since they've become heels, have been absolutely amazingly entertaining, and they just worked it so well. So it was very, very fun for us here watching it on the kickoff show. It definitely was the best one of the best matches of the night. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I know a lot of people don't watch the kickoff show because it's the kickoff show. It's nothing usually happens, but damn, it was a good match. So I'm giving it a 3.5 because it was such a good match, and it made the kickoff show feel really good, even though it shouldn't have been on the kickoff show in my opinion. Then you had John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Whatever's going on backstage with Corbin and the creative team, my God, he's suffering now, isn't it? It just feels it. It just feels like he's getting nowhere. He got buried by John Cena. I'm not usually a fan of young talent being buried by older wrestlers, but he's very underwhelming. He's not the best heel by far on SmackDown. I think Kevin Owens is the best heel on SmackDown, probably one of the best heels in the whole company. Corbin, it just feels lackluster. He had Money in the Bank. He failed that. A lot of rumours saying that Vince wanted to take the belt or the suitcase off him straight away after he got it. So yeah, John Cena. I'm not a fan of John Cena either, but with John being there, being the older wrestler, he definitely carried that match and made it more entertaining than it could have been, because that could have been a lot worse than what we got last night. But you can only carry someone like Corbin so much before it gets to the stage where, like, even John must go, oh, I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else right now to make it better. But, you know, John Cena did his best. It was a 2 out of 5 kind of match. It was... If Cena hadn't carried the weight of that match, it could have been a lot worse. Next up, we had... This is just on my notes, so like I said, it's not going to be in order. We had the SmackDown Women's title match, Naomi versus Natalya. Surprisingly, I was not into this match at first. I didn't really care. To be honest, I thought Carmella would be cashing in. She didn't, which was disappointing because I thought it would be really good storytelling. But I'm guessing they're waiting for the next pay-per-view, or they could happen this Tuesday. But Natalya won with a sharpshooter. I'm happy with that. She's pretty much the only decent heel in the women's division on SmackDown, so makes sense. I think Naomi's time as champion has come to that stage where it does need to. She needs to do something, and I hope she gets pushed again for the title soon. But I think someone like Becky Lynch or Charlotte should be the next face champion. I think Natalya has had a very good run, but I think it's time for someone else to hold the belt as a face. And I think Natalya's is a good heel, so the fans can boo her as much and still be entertained. Next up was Randy Orton versus Rusev, and this is on my notes. So the the match for Natalya and Naomi, it was a 2.5. It was decent match, decent. Randy Orton versus Rusev. Celebrations lasted longer than the actual match. Couldn't get invested because it was Rusev just attacked, and then out of nowhere when the match actually started, Randy Orton RKO won. There you go, Bob Junker. It was that, wasn't it? It was meh. So I won. Then you had Alexa Bliss takes on Sasha Banks. Awesome match. Awesome. Both women, if anything, those two really lifted that that match. I was expecting something else, and I got a much better match out of it. So fantastic. Sasha winning, I'm happy with that. I was hoping Bliss would hold it for a little bit longer because she's been such a good heel champ. If you're a good heel champ, you should be able to hold the belt quite a bit of time. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully this will turn Sasha heel at some point versus Bayley. That I would not mind seeing that. This one got a 2.7. Good match. Better than the SmackDown Women's match, but not as good as others of the night. Next up on my list, we had Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. It was entertaining, different. The best thing for me for the whole night was the fog machine was still going off at some point when Finn's entrance. So when the match actually started, there was still some fog in the ring. I thought that was awesome. I wish they hadn't turned the fog machine off because that would have been awesome if they had the fog going off throughout the whole match. Finn was cool. Cool to see the demon Finn again. Bray Wyatt's spooky little tricks didn't work on him. Finn wins. 50-50 booking. You know, wasn't a big thing. Big Cass versus Big Show with Enzo Amore in the cage. Oh my god, let's just get it over with. Did I care about the match? No. Oh yeah, the Finn and Bray scored 2.4 on here. Yeah. Oh, I think I'd give that an extra few points because Finn was in demon form. And I haven't seen that for like a year. But yeah, Big Show versus Big Cass, Enzo Amore in a side cage. Didn't care. Could not have cared any less. I literally turned around to my friend, my co-host Jay, and just went, I don't care about this match. Enzo Amore, I hate. So it was just pointless. It kept on going on and on. I was just like, could Big Show just knock him out? Please knock him out. Because he's just doing my nutting. It was just annoying. Good point for the match was that Big Cass won. Young talent getting a bit of a push. Why not? It got a 1.6 because it was meh. And then we had possibly another match of the night candidate was the Cesaro and Sheamus take on Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. What a match! It was entertaining. I actually thought Cesaro and Sheamus were going, and then Ambrose and Seth came back. It was non-stop, amazing match quality. But all four guys were just absolutely entertaining. It just felt so fresh. I'm glad that Seth and Dean have won. This could be a very good kick-off point for great storytelling. Because my thought is, if they win tonight, this is what I was thinking last night. If Seth and Ambrose win tonight, this could be a great launching point for a great story between the two of them. They become champions. They hold on for quite a long time. They become really good friends again. They lose the belts to Sheamus and Cesaro later. They hold on to the belts, but they lose it at WrestleMania. The night after, when Seth and Dean are out Dean calls Seth out to say, look, we lost the belts, but we can reclaim it. And then Seth's like, yeah. And then next thing we know, Dean dirty deeds. Dean turns heel. Great story going into the future. I would pay to see that any day. But yeah, good match, great match. 3.6, just so good, such a good match. I enjoyed it so much. Probably one of the best matches of the night. Then you had AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens with special guest Shane O'Mac. It was alright. Again, I think we've had this match so many times. Hopefully something new will come out of the storyline. KO was entertaining, getting in Shane's face. AJ played the baby face, his version of the baby face really well, and it was great. It was a good match, not the best match of the night, but it was one of the best matches to watch, because it was you didn't know what was going to happen, especially with a special guest little element in there to spice it up a little bit. Shane O'Mac, thank God didn't turn heel, because I would have gone mental if he had. But yeah, it was entertaining. I give it a 2.9 for what it is. I think he got a few extra points because Kevin Owens and AJ just are that good of wrestlers, and they get a few extra points for being actually good at their job. Funny that, isn't it? Then we had the second to last match, the second main event of the night, which was Jinder Mahal versus Nakamura. I tweeted this out after the match. I have no problem with Jinder Mahal being champion, as long as he can hold a match. He can't hold a match. He's very boring. He got booed because he's Indian, and that's it. It's not because he's got a heel heat magnet like Edge was. Edge could play a heel brilliantly. I think you look at Jinder Mahal, he's not a great heel. He's the only reason people boo him is because he is foreign. It's not hard. It's not a hard gimmick to sell for wrestling. Nakamura throughout the whole night was getting cheered, and I don't understand. Like there was not hardly any. No one really usually when a heel starts attacking and stuff like, you hear the crowd going boo. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear anyone. It was just really quiet, and it just shows. It just shows how people are just not that invested. We know what's going on. It's just for the Indian market, and Nakamura just carried that match, and that was something I tweeted out after the match. I went, Nakamura being, Jinder Mahal being WWE champion. The problem is, the big question is, why can't he carry a match? Why, he's had big opportunities against big names, and everyone's carried him. Nakamura carried him throughout that whole match, and I give Nakamura his due. People are like, oh, Nakamura's not being used well. After last night, yes, he isn't being used right. He should have been champion, but whatever Vince has got planned, he's got planned, and we can't argue with that. The only thing I've got to say is, you saw the caliber of Jinder Mahal last night as a champion. He's very, very lackluster. He's got no in-ring presence for himself. The only thing which makes him a threat are the Singh brothers. Take them out, you're gonna get screwed over, aren't you? But the only thing is, the only upside for me, which was great, was seeing how well Nakamura is as a performer. He can carry such a very weak wrestler on his shoulders and make it that much more entertaining than others. I was so angry, and I think I was angry and tired, and I was a little bit drunk at this point. And I kept on just saying to Jay at this point, fuck Mahal, because seriously, you can't coast on other people carrying you. You need to pick up your own weight in high-end matches like a WWE title match, which, end of the day, like I said, I'm not a John Cena fan or a Roman Reigns fan, but at least they carried their own weight on quite a lot of those matches. Jinder Mahal, he doesn't carry his own weight. He barely carries any momentum. He feels like the weakest heel champion we've had in a long time. Just so poor. So poor. I give this match a 1. And I felt really bad because I wanted to give it more points because Jinder did so well. But not Jinder. Jinder didn't do well. Nakamura did well. Sorry, Jinder's annoyed me so much. Yeah, Jinder Mahal just ruined that match, I think, for everyone. And Nakamura was... He should have had more points, but I just can't give it because Jinder didn't do anything. Yeah. And then the surprise match, which I thought was going to be absolutely atrocious. The Fatal 4-Way of Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar won, so he's staying. He's going to UFC anyway. We all know he's going to UFC at some. But what a match! The reason this match did so well because all 4 guys came off looking like absolute beasts. Roman looked strong. They always make Roman look strong. Joe looked strong. Braun Strowman looked like a beast-killing monster. Through 2 tables. He put Brock Lesnar through 2 tables and flung a foot flop. He threw a 3rd one on top of him. Brilliant. Absolutely entertaining. Strowman will have to be Universal Champion at some point. He has got better and better since he's been drafted to Raw and split from the Wyatt family. It was so entertaining. Joe was entertaining. Roman was so... the spear through the wall. Oh, man. On Lesnar. And Lesnar coming back from the back. They dragged him away like, oh, he's injured. Good way to, Lesnar can't carry a match. He's not in that kind. He's not that kind of wrestler himself. But he's more entertaining than Jinder on that bit, where he can do a little bit more, and his style is good. And that so much fun seeing Roman Reigns just spear Brock through that wall, and then you had the three young guys just beating the crap out of each other, and you have Brock Lesnar literally getting kicked around. A lucky F5. He pins Roman, which was, for me, yeah. Out of all of them, Roman could take the pin and still walk out strong. If it was Joe or Braun, I think it would destroy the momentum. But no, right choice. Pin Roman. He can take the pin and still come out being strong. And yeah, it was such a surprisingly good match. I give it a 3.2. It was that good. So yeah, SummerSlam on and all. What did I think? Like I said, SummerSlam it's a hard one to take in because it's such a long show. Just like WrestleMania, it's long periods of time where you're going, oh, this match is really good, oh, but this match is really bad. It's a flip of a coin. There was very good storytelling for a lot of the matches. Even some of the bad matches had a great storytelling element in there. When it was a bad match, like the Jinder Nakamura match, which is not because of Nakamura, because it was Jinder, which was the weakest link. Yeah, the champion's the weakest link. Who would guess? For me, it was an okay pay-per-view, better than Battleground. Unfortunately, again, NXT they just tore the house the night before, and you could tell that the main event, SummerSlam, just couldn't live up to what NXT had done the night before. But yeah, all in all, was it the worst SummerSlam? No, not by far. Was it a good one? No, it was an okay one. There's always going to be, I think, when you have a pay-per-view that long, there's always going to be a dozen good, a handful of good matches, a handful of bad matches, and you just got to decide yourself if it's good. In my opinion, it was okay. The main event was brilliant for what it was. Absolutely, just showed that you could put 4 big guys into a ring and people are gonna go crazy. But yeah, that's my reaction video, my thoughts, my opinion on SummerSlam 2017. I will be doing a predictions video upload as well, so that's getting uploaded at some point, and this video is getting uploaded. But if you do like our videos, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at Boise88. Have a great day, guys. hopefully you'll get more sleep than I did, and I will see you guys soon.